I get asked a lot what it's like running a business here in Key West. I think it's easy in the fact that, you know, the island is 25,000 people and it's a 4 by 2 mile island. Everyone kind of knows everyone through other people. You know, it's just, so as far as getting things done and finding the right person that you need to talk to, somebody knows somebody who knows somebody. So in that regard, it's very easy. Also, you know, I live 2 miles from work. I live in Midtown Work Center on the other side of the island, and then Duval Street downtown's on the other end. So I'm basically 2 miles from anywhere. So for me, when I leave here, I can hit the bank, I can hit the grocery store, I can hit the Office Max, I can hit the post office, Home Depot. All the main things that we would need here for our business are just right here. I mean, a lot of our crew actually rides their bikes to work. So it's just easy in nature that way. I know a lot of my employees also work other places, and I think that's one of the great things about this island that makes it work for a lot of people, is having a couple jobs so you don't get burnout at one job. You know, a couple days a week you might be here doing kayak tours, and then you might be out sailing to the reef. So there's, I think that really works for, I know for me as an employer, it really, I look for that in my employees. I actually do like to have the 3 or 4 day a week employees, because if they have something else, it does just sort of even out everybody. Nobody just gets burnt out. I've been running my business for 28 years, and I know a lot of people say, oh, I just make it look easy, but it's not easy, but it is what I want to do. And so if I could really give anybody advice into sort of the long-term factor of having a business, it's finding something that you actually love to do, something that you're passionate about. And the reason being is that that's what you're going to be doing every day. So, you know, I'm still here working in my business because I still love the whole aspect of this business, of renting kayaks and paddleboards and teaching people, taking people out on the water, and the business of it. So finding something that you're passionate about is your best bet for a long-term business. The other thing is that everywhere you live, no matter Key West, Jackson Hole, anywhere, you're going to, communities are going to change. Anywhere that you grew up somewhere and you go back and you're like, oh God, everything's changed so much. That's just the nature of any place that's progressing, right? And so when I first started here back in 97, actually 98, maybe 98, I remember there being a boat rental company here, and the guy was so bitter because the town was changing, and he just didn't want to change with it. So he stuck to the way he did things, didn't change with the town in the direction things were going, and eventually he was out of business. So you really have to change with your industry, change with your community. Anytime there's change, that usually means it's growth, hopefully, and it's usually a good thing. And there's also a lot of opportunities when there's growth. So, but finding something that you love, the more passionate you are about it, the more you're going to be, the more opportunities you are going to see when you are growing your business. So yeah, growing business down here, you know, it was hard in the early years because we were really trying to find our spot. The best thing you can do in the early years of growing a business is just being consistent. And the more consistent you can be, I think that, to me, I see as the biggest factor in businesses that make it and they don't. As well as doing something that you're passionate about. Because if you grow your business and after 10 years you don't really like what you're doing, then it's really, if you don't care about your business at that point because you don't like what you're doing, then your staff's not going to care, and then nobody really cares. It's just might as well just close it up. And I've seen that a lot too, where the owners don't care, and then the employees are running the show, and they could care or not care on a day in, day out basis, and there's just no consistency there. So anyway, kind of all over the place, but I just wanted to share with you a little bit about what it's like running a business here in Key West, and I love it. So come down and visit us here at Lazy Dog. We'd love to take you out paddling, and I'll do more videos on what it's like running a business here in Key West.